Well, it can't be Ghost and Goblins time if we're not also playing a Goblins deck. We're calling this Archoblins. See, Goblins' big weakness is that they're not very powerful. They're fast, they're relentless, but they don't pack much punch. But what if we put some roll tokens on them with stuff like this? And this. And this for removal. And then brought out the Archon of the Wild Rose. Flying. Other creatures you control that are enchanted by auras you control have base power and toughness of 4/4 and have flying. So you get a bunch of goblins out there as 4/4 flyers doing their silly goblin-like shenanigans, and suddenly they go from being silly to really deadly. And if you don't manage to get this guy out, we've also got Sarah Redeemer. Flying 2/4 for 5 mana. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, put 2 1/1 counters on that creature. So we're going to get 4/4 goblins whether they like it or not. Or 3/3s. And that's basically it. It's just a silly, stupid goblin deck where we surprise make them big with the Archon or the Sarah Redeemer. We also have Expel the Interlopers to get rid of creatures that are bigger than ours early, well, if we happen to be stalling at any point in the game. So, yeah. Just fun, silly stuff. Sorry, getting over the old bronchitis. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. That's super fast start. Doesn't even matter that these are tap lands because we have 3 1-mana creatures. I choose to put these two together because they help each other out. I'm going to decline here, but I could sacrifice him to proliferate this 1 counter and put an additional 1 counter on because he gets them whenever a creature dies on my side. They just have nice synergy together as your first 2 creatures. Let's go ahead in. What are you doing? Are you doing something? Or are you taking 4 damage? Possibly more. Okay, so put that there. Decline. We could explode that and do 5 more damage to her face, but we don't necessarily need to. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, we just got all the goblins. Might as well. And if any of them die, both of these will trigger and exile the top 2 cards of our library and give us any goblins that we can play on our next turn. We will take action. Do 4 more damage to their face. Look for more goblins. I love it. We're going to attack with everything. Put the counter on that. So if they kill this, they still die anyway. Or, yeah, no matter what, they die. Most Archons say like stupid stuff like non-basics enter tapped and you can only draw one card a turn and you can't target them and the only one... Yeah. Yeah, Archons are silly just like Goblins. They just go together. They should be best friends. Looks pretty good to me. Looks awfully pretty good to me. That's a weird sentence. Come on, for Dowdy. Decide. Decide which hand you're gonna lose with to my Joblins. My scary goblins. This one's scary. He's got all this fire coming out of him. And he looks like a shark. That's not a goblin. Get out there, you goblin. Boom, 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 boom. Got a weird spider deck. There's so many spiders. That's terrifying. Let's make our goblins bigger. Those spiders are scary. Give me all the spooky spiders, left and right. Yeah, let's take action and kill one of them. Up the beanstalk. You're gonna cast big things now. How dare you? Let's get a bunch of new goblins out then. What does this thing even do? Just adds green equal to its power? You let me get too many goblins out. That was your mistake. Vorinclex. Knock it off, Vorinclex. Your ass gonna get egonjoed for that. I hope you understand that, Vorinclex. You're getting egonjoed about it. Boom! Get goblined! They're so fast. Why are they being so fast? We haven't even seen any of the Archons. It's gonna be like the movie Labyrinth, just a whole bunch of goblins all over the place. So I'm gonna use this to discard that to try to get a white land to bring them back with this. That feels like a really good play. So yeah, we'll keep this hand. We gotta get the white land though. It's okay. We'll still do it. We still get value. So I could put the Archon out now, but I don't think that I want to. I think I want to kill this first, get the roll on here, and get the 1/1 counter. He'll keep the 1/1 counter when I bring this out. So his power and toughness should be 5/5 instead of the regular 4/4. What you doing? You leave that goblin alone. He has a role. He has a role to play. You cast your own cards and you leave my goblins alone. They've done nothing to you. That's not listening at all. That was quite rude. How many cards do I have in here? Not enough yet, huh? Oh, I've got 2 of these? Alright. Value Town, USA. I mean, I could just do it again. Right now. That's probably the smartest move. Alright, let's just do it again. Alright. That is why we have the sweepers in here, in case we slow down. Let's bring the big boy back. And attack. Yeah. Well, let's put a roll on this one and make him that big. We'll save this guy because we could play the Sarah Redeemer and make him bigger. All right. It all comes down to this. What happens right here on this turn? You know that squeeze coming back. And you know he's going to be bigger, and he's going to make a bigger goblin too. Unless you get rid of that Sarah Redeemer. It's a pretty good game. I like this one. You got an interesting deck there, Fresh Fish. Okay. Okay, so we destroy the Shieldred. He's got to come up with 2 more damage on top of what he has. And whatever I draw, I'm ditching to the Witch's Mark. And drawing 2 more cards and getting a roll. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what we get. Nice. The Archon got us. The Archoblin won. The Archon carried that goblin to victory. The 1/1 goblin token there turned into a 7/7 flying trample. I love it. Only 1 red here? That's fine. We can do this. It's a pretty good start. Ooh, this Fuseling is so exuberant right here that he wants to get even bigger and attack for more damage. Huh! Get goblined. You know nothing about goblins. I know everything about goblins. That's why I'm the Goblin Master. Alright, let's just attack with all the goblins. See what he does. Alright, well, we will do that. Huh. Why don't we just get this guy right back with a roll token up? Sacks a creature and... Well... I'm actually going to sack this guy. Because this one can get me more value. One red source, keep. Bro, I've been a red player since 1993. So yeah, one red source is all I need. I'll make it work. Oh, you made the mistake of giving me a second red source. And we'll get rid of your other creature too. Alright, you got me to stop. You got me to stop picking on you with all the goblins for a turn. These guys, they're just so voracious, though. They're so voracious. Well, no. We'll just come after you full force now. Because if I get any land, well, that's untapped, we're putting these things out too. Or we can make dragons. He could remove those counters off of that creature. That's interesting. Which, if he's smart, that's what he should do. Because with those counters, I can make dragons. Well, I need one more mana too, but let's make these guys bigger. Oh, I should have hit haste on that, but whatever. All right. Are you gonna toxic me out? No, we're blocking that. I'll lose this if I don't use it. Well, whatever. This is just the better choice. Do I block? That's toxic too. Yeah, he's going in for the kill, so yeah, I'm gonna have to block. Unfortunately, that goblin did exile a bunch of my lands, but that's alright. We're going to force him to block in the air. Gotta kill me on this turn, or I win. Pretty sure that I lose no matter what. But we'll see. Yeah, because of those rot priests. Alright. That's how you beat the goblins. You gotta give them the flu. You just gotta give them the flu. Well, no goblin is going to get his flu vaccine. That's just not happening. So, it makes sense. It makes sense. That should be the way they lose. The goblin is his own worst enemy, really. Keep this. You can go down here for now. You're for chumps, Cage. I'm a little scamp. Yeah. All right. Oh, you're gonna do more damage to yourself? Seems like a interesting strategy, but okay. Take action. Let's get rid of this while we can. Yeah, we'll still do this. Let him bring one of those little guys back. This guy's now modified, so he should be able to make his own make red dragons, or 5/5 dragons now. But only if he's attacking. Which we could do next turn, just for fun. Unless he kills it, which he's gonna kill it. He's mono black, right? Seriously. Wow. So, yeah, we're going to take advantage of this right now. Then we'll just use this stuff next turn. We're going to be bringing this guy out and bringing Squee back with that, with the young hero roll on it, and he creates an extra creature. You better start using some of that removal or you're just going to get steamrolled. I know you have it. You're mono black. You have to have some kind of removal. Interesting. Okay. When it dies, return another target creature card in mana value less than or equal to its power. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, it gets a 1/1 counter. Neat. Alright, well. Nah, it's got Death Touch. We'll let you through. We'll just attack with everything. Good game. Man, goblins with rolls, with roll tokens. So good. So good. You don't even need the Archon. You don't even need it. All these goblins. All the goblins. 2 Aganjos in the opening hand, that kind of sucks. At least it's cheap. At least it is cheap for that ability. So it won't hurt me too much. I mean, all I need is 1 red land. Right, Ben? Right, you gaming Avenger, you? Yeah. Incorrect move. Because now you lose your Rot Priest. Come on in with that attack. You literally just fell for the bait twice. The same card twice just jebaited you. Are you even reading the cards? Yeah, you should probably do something about that. That was ridiculous. Alright. I'm sorry, I don't want to make fun of my opponent, but I mean, he got jebaited by the exact same card 2 plays in a row. How does that even happen? It should be illegal. Alright. Got another goblin on deck. Oh, you know it. Decline. Oh, this will be fun. If you kill it, you lose your rot priest. Yeah, decisions, decisions. Let's do it again. Yeah, we'll take action. We'll get rid of your rot priest again. Get rid of all these well, there's so many creatures in here. Still in trouble? Here come the goblins. There's lots of them. There's lots of them. They're relentless. Understandable. I would have exiled him too. And we can just end it right here. Good game. The goblins have come marching down to your street. To your street is where they have marched to, but they don't know where you live because they're goblins. So they just started kicking in doors, and your house happened to be the first one. Alright, we got some plays. We got some of the plays, if you will say that. Let's go scamp. You always go scamp first and fuseling second. Because you can use this guy's ability to make this guy bigger immediately if you need to. Uh-oh. Game not responding. That's not good. Not good. Well, I guess maybe we won't play one more goblins. Let's see if we get back into the action. Sometimes if you reload right away, you'll get right back into the same game. Perhaps. The goblins, they got into the system. They got right into the system, and it shut down MTG Arena for a second there. I'm sorry, guys. The goblins were so powerful. I'm sorry, opponent. I didn't mean to do this to you. It was an accident. Decline. I could have done 4 more damage to him, but why? I'll keep the goblin. Decline. Rude. And for that, nah, I won't bring him back yet. I'll make a couple more of these little guys right here. Put even more pressure on. Decline. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll just give him self-haste and attack. Make them use their treasures if they want to not go too low in life. Which negates all the value of their big score. Alright. Now we take action. Hit him for 2 more, because we can bring him back on the next turn and do it again. If he doesn't exile that creature or gain life, he'll die just to the scamp alone when I bring him back on this. I'll do it again just for fun. Yep. Take that. You got Goblined. You got Goblin down. Sorry, guys. I tried to lose more games with the Goblins, but they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me do it.